Is this recording? Alright, it is. I'm gonna turn down my mic volume. Okay. And I apologize for my heavy ass breathing. I'm actually kind of sick right now. So it's kind of weird to breathe in my mouth. I got this badass shotgun. My other character, Brick, I started him last night, and I'm like level 18. I was fucking around with the Mordecai on stream yesterday. Alright, my first thoughts on the game. So playing through this for a little while now. I'm really enjoying it, to be honest. I feel that this game does not get enough credit for what it's worth. Just gonna pick that up, and we're just gonna continue onward. Okay. I think right here is where we had this epic duel. Oh, there we go. Bruiser over there. Hang on. Earned a trophy called Pyro, which is, I guess, where you burn people with the elemental ability of fire there, or incendiary, or whatever. Just gotta get out of here. Nope. I like this shotgun. I have this, I guess, this big chunk of nasty shit in my fucking throat, dude. So I got my weapon proficiency for my shotgun at level 6. Got pistols level 2, SMGs level 2, so combat rifles level 2. I don't really fuck around with snipers as Brick, obviously speaking, so. We're about to have an epic battle. I think it's going to be right here. It has to be. It's just such a big ass arena. Okay. We could sell that for some cash. What's this? What is this, broski? What is it that I need to do? I need to pull this? No. Oh. Mine gate keys.
Oh, I think able to get into the mine now. There's nothing between you and Sledge, and we're one step closer to the vault. I believe in you.
Oh, no, that was a dumbass idea. It's been a while since I played. Sorry if I keep swallowing my saliva there. I'm trying to, I don't know how to describe this. My throat is super dry. And it seems though every time I try to drink something, it doesn't take long till my mouth gets dry again. Okay, so we're doing alright so far. I haven't died yet. I went to a fight for my life, but no death yet. This is OP as hell. I like it. I love this SMG, bro. Can only imagine a Lilith using this, man. This shit would be godly. Okay, let's go over the stats. Okay, this is literally, this is like literally a Torg SMG with plus 40 fire rate, plus 15 damage, minus 6 recoil, or recoil reduction. Literally, this is like perfect. So we're running kind of an elemental build here. Mainly, I don't know how to describe this. My relic here, or per se, it's called an artifact in this game. It's not really a relic. A shocking punch. So whenever I hit people in my rage, I do shock damage as well. So this is actually fairly useful up against like standard enemies. Hang on. This place is kind of a little bit of a maze. It's easy to get lost. So don't like shout at me saying, "Dude, it's easy." There we go. There we go for that quick cash. I saw that. Oh, I forgot I bought this Atlas sniper. It looks OP as hell and it looks sexy. I think that's it. So today's audio here, what I did to make the
attention that you've been at war with elements of the local population, and you've now been contracted to assassinate one of their leaders. This type of unsanctioned mercenary activity undermines the stability of the region. You have been warned. These continued insurgent activities will not be tolerated. Abandon this futile pursuit and turn yourself in.
She has kind of a Russian accent. It's a little sexy, to be honest. Alright. The settings for this game. Options, audio. Okay. Alright. I just want to make it so that like people can hear what people are saying, make sure that the audio is amazing. Alright. You guys can probably hear me breathing too. Like I said, my breathing's pretty bad today. I'm barely breathing though, so through my mouth, so I have to breathe through my nose, so it may be a bit bad. I think part of the reason I like the original Borderlands a little bit more than Borderlands 2, which is just a little bit, not a lot, just a little. Where do I start? Okay, here's where I should start. Weapon proficiencies. I think utilizing weapons to make them more overpowered as you go along is not only a great way to benefit by making your arsenal more viable and more versatile as you experiment with other weapons. Kind of makes the game a little bit easy, but then again, they completely stripped away this feature in Borderlands 2 for badass ranks. Add challenges to the game, which I like that too, to be honest. But if we were to still keep the badass ranks and focus them on like what they are, plus keep weapon proficiencies to a, let's say, a level of a maximum of 1,000 or 70, or maximum level of your character. So whenever you get like a character boost pack, you can boost up your weapon efficiencies. So, you know, that would be pretty sweet. And I think that they should do that in Borderlands 3. But since they kind of already have the game, kind of have to assume like what it's going to be. And I'm going to go ahead and assume that Borderlands 3 is going to kind of tend to be a more fast-paced Borderlands pre-sequel. I believe that they're going to keep some of the features from pre-sequel, like some of the jump pads and whatnot. But like, that was cool and all, but pre-sequel tried to do way too much and make the environment way too advanced than what it should have been. In Borderlands 1, they had fall damage, which I thought was pretty cool. Kind of made you reconsider jumping from the highest point to see how badass you are. I also kind of like some of the designs on the weapons, how just kind of goofy they kind of look. Some of them at least. Even the shotgun, for instance, I kind of like the design a lot. And I like this SMG a lot as well. I like some of the sound effects. I like how simple the game is as well. Keep in mind this is the original Borderlands, so you know, the fact that they've added some features. Now, I would kind of wish that they would add some more kind of features to the game. Like, you know, more unique features, like add a new stat for your guns instead of there just be 3 stats. Add a recoil as a stat and reload speed. But, you know, they didn't. And that's fine too, because I think that if you start, like, adding, like, reload, like, all that kind of shit to stats on weapons, it kind of makes the game too much like Borderlands 2. But, I mean, shit, I'm just saying. I mean, I wish the recoil chance would be a stat in the next game. I mean, shit. Not recoil chance, I'm sorry, ricochet chance. Yuck. I guess I'm a little sick. I was yesterday. Hang on. Like I said, I'm very sick. But I went to school. I'm playing Borderlands. Now, when people say that Claptrap was annoying, I think what they mean by that is the first game, referencing how many Claptraps there were and how they say the same lines over and over again, like, "Hey guys, check me out! I'm dancing, I'm dancing." And I get it that that kind of stuff is a little annoying and is like new missions at this bounty board, at that bounty board, at that bounty board. So for people that really don't like doing the side quests, I mean, I love doing side quests in this game, mainly because like I like leveling up. I mean, this is my build I get going here. Should be focusing more on this, or on this actually. Oh no, I'm trying to get here at the bash skill. I'm trying to breach down here and get unbreakable in this. I believe in this game you're actually able to maximize your skill trees, as these are like half of the skills in Borderlands 2, and given how you get to like level 61 in this game, max level.
I keep the medical equipment working, more or less.
I don't need to sell anything yet.
What you need to know.
What was I here for? Oh yeah.
Still haven't found the vault.
No, I was going. No, hang on. I love these quests. There's only one of them in Borderlands 2 as a reference to this. But these are kind of fun quests where you kind of put together parts and build your own guns. And, you know, the fact that they kind of got big on gun brands and each gun being totally unique to the other one, but also kind of, if they're the same brand of weapons with very similar parts, it's just going to operate the exact same way like in Borderlands 2. But what I'm trying to say here is that in Borderlands 2, they try and focus major I don't know what the fuck I'm fucking talking about. What the fuck? They try to focus major. Here's what I'm trying to say. That's I found the words for it finally. God damn it. They focus majorly on making each weapon somewhat unique from the other one. Somewhat is the key word. And so by the way they do this is by taking away certain guns that the brand made in the last game to make. I mean, in this game, each brand's kind of unique. For instance, you know, clearly the Malawan has the greatest elemental chance of happening. Like, look, this is Torg. It has a ×1, and this one has a ×2 on it. But if we look over here at the Malawan, it's a ×4. What level is this? Level 4, and this is a level. Wait. That is a level fucking 4 weapon. This is a level 14, so. The fact that this will have a higher elemental chance is kind of a unique feature. But, I mean, then again, Hyperion just has high amounts of accuracy. And, is that the stock? It looks like a stock. What's this? The site. The body or receiver. Now we just need to find the damn barrel. And right here it is. Kind of fun little scavenger hunt there. I hope they keep the grinder and whatnot. Like, I mean, listen, guys. I think what the next Borderlands game needs is, I guess, to be more advanced. So, as you guys probably know, each Borderlands game got more advanced than the previous. So, things such as this. Like I said before, each weapon brand kind of having a unique kind of feature to them. So, I mean, let's compare and contrast Doll from... Hang on just a second, I'm admiring this Atlas shotgun. And so they had to, hang on, okay, what I'm trying to say, okay. Let us compare, what was it? Vladov to Doll, okay. So, Doll is more about accuracy and stability, and Vladov is more about fire rate, magazine size, and damage. The whole point of that is that if you just shred down enemies, it doesn't freaking matter. But, for instance, let's put it this way, if you're playing like a Zero kind of character, you're going to want, I'd say a good Doll sniper rifle, because when you aim, there's a 3-round burst functionality, so there is augmentations, I guess, to the guns themselves. Because like I said, if you aim down your sight of a Doll weapon, it has that 3-round burst functionality. And that is a unique feature to that brand. However, with the exception of Legendary's unique weapons, Pearlescence, and Seraphs, there are other guns that can do that, such as the Hyperion, what was that sniper rifle called? It is a Hyperion sniper you get from killing Saturn. And when you aim down it, it has that 3-round burst functionality. But it's more a Hyperion fire rate, it's not as fast as a Doll. What I mean by that is that the 3-round burst function is very, very slow, and it would be it would be just like shooting a Hyperion weapon 3 times, a Hyperion sniper 3 times. That do or do. Whereas a Doll would be do. It'd be super fast. So if let's say you're playing as a 0 and you're gonna want let's say a 3-round burst weapon, because the idea of Doll is that a 3-round burst with no recoil per shot, no recoil, I guess. How do you say this? I don't really know how it works in the game. We'll call it recoil stacking. Each shot increases your recoil. So, watch this. See how like that's going everywhere? But let's say that you're shooting each shot and that recoil is not going anywhere. It's staying in the same fucking place. What brand is this? Vladoff. So, Vladoff doesn't care about recoil, it just cares about how much bullets it can hose down. I kind of like this sniper. Vladoff snipers, I like them. For one reason right now, man, the fast fire rate. I guess one of the big issues I have with Jacob's weapons in this game is I don't think they have the shoot as fast as you can pull the trigger. The trigger delay on Jacob's weapons in this game is pretty bad. So I think a lot of improvements to brands. I think that they had to get rid of brands because the idea of SNS munitions is it has more attachments on its lower graded weapons. So a sight, better barrel, better grip, plus magazine capacity, better accuracy, that sort of thing, combined with the fact that it has a very high capacity magazine. That's what SNS munitions was about. And you can hear Marcus talk about it during some of the vending machines, when you access a vending machine in this game. For instance, hang on. This game was pretty straightforward with different brands' functionalities and focuses. And this is very noticeable by this vending machine. That's a good example. If you're on a budget, Titador is the way to go. Because they're cheap, but they're decent quality. I think I'm gonna sell this sniper rifle for now, because I already have a better one on the way. And there are some brands that are just all out overpowered, like Atlas, for instance. I think the real reason why Atlas was missing in the game is not only because in canon we kicked their ass, but I think their guns would still be around. So what happened to Atlas? Here's my prediction. From the first game to the second game, they were focusing on brands and their powers. So Malawan has higher elemental chance and damage, longer lasting effects, that sort of thing. And Hyperion's focused on accuracy, stabilization, and whatnot. So the longer you shoot, the more accurate your gun gets. And those sort of things. So they're like, well, what can Atlas bring to the table that's so unique?
Everything you've faced up until now has been simple. You're about to face a real challenge in Sledge. Do not underestimate him.
Greetings, traveler. New missions are available at the Firestone Bounty Board.
And here's why I say that, what's it called? Here's why I say that, that they did that. Because think about this. In the first game, Atlas is going to be the gun of choice of most Vault Hunters. It is high damage, just overall high stats, and combined features from multiple types of brands that specialize in a certain weaponry. So with Jacob's revolvers or whatever, they'd have much higher damage output. They take that feature, but then they take the dull feature of, or the Vladoff feature of higher fire rate and combined it. So you're going to put more shots downrange quicker and had the overall compensation of damage to... Hang on. Class mods. Okay. Focus on that a bit later. And see, the combat isn't too slow paced. It's slower paced. It's much slower than Borderlands 2, obviously, but I feel that really doesn't matter as much as people make it out to be. Because this game has some features that Borderlands 2 doesn't have, and I think that the features in this game can sometimes even outweigh some of the features in the second game. For instance, the medkits. These are healing items. They regenerate 100% health over 10 seconds. Or 100 health. Here's another healing item. You can pick them up or buy them. It makes purchasing at the Dr. Zed station a lot easier. Now imagine if they had inventory space for them in the next game. I think that would be a cool feature to have. But yeah, as I was saying, I never really given my thoughts about the game yet. This is a weird looking... I don't know the doll made shotguns. Like, ever. And that's a doll shotgun, dude. So, what could Borderlands 3 possibly look like, in my opinion? So far as what I would want it to look like, I'd want it to have a lot of features from Borderlands 1 and 2, and pre-sequel even. So, like, inventory. I wish that they bring back artifacts, which are basically relics, but I wish that they brought them back anyway. And so you can kind of have a mixture in your arsenal. I also wish that they bring back killing items, weapon proficiencies, with the inclusion of badass ranks, and having both maybe considerably too overpowered. But who cares, honestly? Is my proficiency going up? Yeah, it's gonna be level 3 almost in this range right here, or in the combat section, combat rifle section. My bad. Okay, hang on. Killing item. Yeah, I think the killing items would be great for raid bosses because you can always heal up. To get to the trick about this guy up there on the turret is maneuver around him. Once you get at this point, let's see if this gun kicks more ass. Can I beat Sledge? Let's see if I can. Okay, alright, never mind then. Yeah, there is no easy way in. We have to go all the way around, don't we?
It's time for my pound.
say about the proficiency on this. I like using my shotguns as brick. I wish I had an explosive one.
That's my stuff.
Oh. I'm a dumbass.
First aid kit. You won't regret it. Can't ever be too rich, too good looking, or too well armed. Encounter enough beasties out there, and you'll be happy you won from the rest.
This one is a brute, and he has a powerful shield you will need to whittle down before you can hurt him. Don't let him touch you.
Now! Die, bounty hunter!
bet you would like to know what that is. The vault is real. What you are holding is the key that opens it. One part of it, anyway.
This is Commandant Steele of the Atlas Corporation, Crimson Lance D Company, 3rd Starborn Brigade. I have just been informed that you have arrived on Pandora in search of the vault, and within minutes have started killing the locals and causing a disturbance. This planet is under the authority of the Atlas Corporation, and any Iridian artifacts found here are Atlas property. Possession of such property carries a stiff penalty. I invite you to turn yourself in at once to the nearest Lance outpost and surrender any information or artifacts in your possession. Consider this your one and only reward.
Kill him now! Bring in the pain!
Wait, I unlocked the sniper rifle. Place one well carefully placed shot. Alright, here we go.
Drive on, brother.
Alright, guys. Let's see what those new missions are. Alright, rare.
Did you know Chef Sanders in the arid Badlands has another job for you? Thanks to you, no more bandits. Greetings, traveler. New missions are available at the... You've discovered a class modification unit. Class mods, as you humans call them, can be equipped to modify your skills and proficiencies.
Alright. So we have a few Atlas weapons, and that's pretty cool and all, but shit. Looking around, I need something to drink, man. So yeah, as I was saying, man, I got a few Atlas weapons.
This place gets right. You paid all kinds of $3 to boot.
I'll be back. I'm back. Okay. Alright, guys.
The vault is real, eh? Everyone is talking about it. This is the biggest thing that's happened here in a long time. Think of the visitors we will have. Listen, if you find it, what's inside could be worth a fortune. But only if you get the right partner to help you sell it. So, partners?
Marcus Kincaid.
Are you about ready to get rolling? Get your meds here. Machines and their scary needles.
I suppose it's worth a try.
Downloading and analyzing your DNA record. Human status confirmed. Access to the doll headland is granted. Please stand by while I activate the gate for you. And yes, you are now free to enter the doll headland.
Man, I don't know. How long has it been since I've been streaming?
Let's trick out your ride.
Drive.
Hello! Ernest Whitting has made a new mission available. Are you available?
You know, Luck is an old buddy of mine, and by old buddy, I mean asshole that ruined my mom's girl parts. Sounds like he's in trouble, so you go on ahead and try and keep him alive long enough so I can kill him at a later occasion.
Get out of here, asshole! That's stupid!
that dickbag alive long enough for me to pound on later. Much as it pains me to admit, Luckin knows the area better than anyone. I want to use him while he's alive for me not having killed him at all.
Step right up.
I would pick this as an Atlas grenade mod. Are revolvers technically pistols for proficiency, or I thought revolvers had their own proficiencies? Well, we'll keep using this revolver, and we'll see if it upwards my pistol proficiency. I don't think that these are in the game for Borderlands 2, these things. I mean, it might have been, though, for a DLC, but, like, I don't even remember that. Yeah. Pistols and revolvers are kind of the same thing, I guess, in this game. Shotgun proficiency is like level 7. So it's pretty good. To be truly honest with you guys, never mind, take it back. I was gonna be like, I was gonna say that I don't remember bandits riding any kind of vehicles in the second game, and I'm like, wait, no, the buzzards and the, I don't remember riding these kind though. This is only in the second, this is only in the first game, these vehicles. Alright, guys, I'm gonna end it here.